You are welcome to have a look around. See for yourselves the fruits of my labor. Settle where you can see me. I need to be seen. I'm going to tell you a story. Once, there was a princess, stern and terrible. She wore a gown of silk, and strings of pearls swung between her braids when she glided around her still cathedral. It was always silent in there, not peaceful though. It was so stifling, she couldn't move the way she wanted to. She wanted to sway with her arms raised above her head, but the sleeves of her gown wouldn't let her. One day, a child challenged the princess.
I hate the princess.
But the child didn't hate the princess. The child wanted to be the princess.
I do not want to be the princess.
The child wanted the beauty of the princess, while the princess wanted the freedom of the child. But they both burned in secret, chafing with hate. The child fell into idleness. The child fell into sinful ways, blighting and burning. The child refused to labor under the sun. The child watched the women tending the fires all summer. The child watched late into the evening by the clay ovens as the days grew longer. One evening, when the women weren't looking, the child called down a breeze from the heavens. Some trickster god answered. Yellow leaves twirled around, and a spark jumped from the oven into a waiting nest of pilfered flax. The child nursed the spark with vigilant breath, and it grew and it grew. The child stole a match cord, and the fire grew. The child stole a brazier, and the fire grew. Soon, boys began to notice. The child fashioned a torch.
Ooh.
Can I hold it?
Can I have a turn?
Careful, you'll smother it.
Let me see.
It's mine. I made it, so it's mine.
This was not the right thing to say.
You made it, but that's for girls.
Fires are for girls.
Not
False man, false!
not anymore. Not anymore. Fires are for men because I say so.
That is actually a pretty sick fire, dude.
I know. I made it. I made it better than a girl. A girl wouldn't have thought of the torch.
Oh, yeah.
A girl totally wouldn't have thought of the torch.
The boys grew bold and reckless.
Girls are stupid.
Girls are stupid.
Girls are stupid.
I don't want to be like a girl.
This country should be run by a man.
A man would do it better than the princess.
I hate the princess. I am.
I am burning. I am blighting. I am fucking the princess over.
Are you in or are you in?
I am busy. I am ready for reaping. Reap.
I will burn her. I am blessed.
I will burn her. I am blessed.
I hate the princess. I hate all the maidens alike.
I am proving it. I am killing you. I am a man.
And thus the fire tide was born. The boys of each village were swept along as far as the tide would take them. But the hated princess in her cathedral was far away. In the meantime, something must satiate the bloodlust of the tide. Girls began to fall. Months ago, I smelt it coming. Now it's almost here. Soon it will be my time to burn. But I am ready for anything. Ready for reaping, kissing and augury. Ready for labor, but not for birthing. I am tempting, I am toiling, and I am a daughter of heaven. Enter, Oliver, Lord of the fire tide. I call on thee. O sky high, Oliver, enter. Where's the torch? I've heard of the torch.
I'm traveling late. My men are guarding the flame. Why? What? Why?
I've been expecting thee.
Being and thouing? Who do you think you are? Who do you think I am?
I am my own mistress, and thou art thine.
I shake my head at that.
If thou must.
I wash my hands at that.
If thou wilt.
I dismiss you, citizen.
Oh, cut the jargon, bitch.
What do you want from me?
The village buzzes with talk of thine ascent, and of thy regicides by proxy. So I knew thou wouldst come for me, lady poet that I am, and I split wood to feed the fires all night. Now I surrender my castet at thy feet.
Milady, you suck all the fun out of it.
What wouldst thou expect from me, lady prophet that I am?
Why are you sitting in a chair?
I bleed now. I'm a woman. No more standing at the table for me. No more seen and not heard.
Why are you sitting in a chair?
To set the scene. The princess has a chair, so then must I, if thou art to burn me as thou wouldst her.
But how can I burn? What are these tapestries? What are these flasks of oil? What is all of this?
Should death be my bridegroom, it is only fitting that I should go to the grave with my trousseau, to trim my niche in Hades, is it not?
What is all of this? How can...
This is what it will be like,
What?
only 1,000 times more lovely,
What are you talking about?
when thou hast come before the princess.
What?
The princess has pearls, bells, windows, garlands of silk roses. Thou shalt burn it all, so no one may have it. Shalt thou not?
Milady,
Don't call me that.
how could I burn something so soft? How could I burn something so beautiful? Can I have this? Can this be mine?
Dost thou desire it?
I am a man. I don't desire this. I desire the opposite of this.
The blue ribbon in thy pocket betrays thee.
But you see, no one deserves this, and least of all the princess, when it's our labor, it's our lust.
No one deserves beauty?
Well, I deserve it, I suppose.
Only thee?
Everybody deserves it.
Thou hast hit it. Come and sit by me.
No,
Why not?
I can't trust you.
Why not?
You are leading me with a dangerous string. You're singing the wrong song to soothe me. I don't need soothing. I am a man, and I am blighting, and I am doing whatever I wish.
What about my wishes? Thou wouldst trample those?
You are a woman, and you're corrupt, and you're a bitch, and you're immoral, and you're clearly in the wrong here. Look, I mean, you have things. You have beautiful things, and I only have dull things. I have everything ugly and coarse and sharp and jagged. You have everything soft and jubilant, being warm inside, gentle stitching, braiding, lullabies, bread bells, primroses, powdered violets, clay dishes, bay leaf simmering. And I have calluses, and cold rain, and back aches. My back aches. I am a child, and yet my back aches.
My back aches something terrible. But thou hast the sun and stars above thee. Thou hast pockets. Thy work has chance and brotherly affection. I sit inside, burning by the hearth, tied to my spindle. There is no sky in my worlds. There are no plants, bending and bowing hello. Forsooth, this is not to say thy work is easy, for both our work is hard.
No, you shall not charm me, you shall not spread this defiance.
Very well. I urge thee, shut me down. I may be silent in the end, but 'twill not be for want of words.
Milady,
Burn me, if thou must, but these words shall live beyond me, in thine ears.
I don't...
Thou wilt think of me when the snow falls, as thou thinkst of Sarah when the yellow leaves flutter. Mark this.
Are you threatening me? Are you really out here threatening me?
I see thy stature grow. I see thee wane. I see thee huddle and stretch. I see thee bound in pink ribbons. Soon I will be far away, and thou mayst be obsolete, but my words will outlive us both. These words belong to everyone. These poems, and these yarns, and these colors, and these stories, these vocabularies, these worlds, they belong to everyone. Do not forget it. Well?
What was that?
I did warn thee, I am a prophet.
What is this?
A passion play, an offering,
What?
a reminder that each of us is her own mistress.
I don't...
Companion, I want companionship. Thy delicate waist I await. To fill me with feathers and beads as wispy as seeds, to jangle the firmament free of its fetters. The trees on tiptoes cannot tear, they'll rend the empty air.
Are you gonna keep...
Sister, I want sorority. To thy twitches I attune, smack the mirror with thy cheek, and whistle through the frost. I'll stay thy hand, impede thine itch, harsh and sibilant dost thou assail, and I know the feeling. Thou art cruel, and yet I love thee so. Dipping into basins of jealousy, wet and viscous, draping thyself across my lap, around my neck, so I can see my reflection the same, and each vein looped and looped, crocheted, embroidered, tamboured across my clavicles, collar-like, ornate, choking me in theory, thee in thought. Thou wouldst rise up to the sky. Thou wouldst sing up to the stars. How easily I could hate thee. Yes? Sister? Thou knowest how to light a fire, dost thou not?
Okay! Yes, look, I'm doing it! Here I am doing it!
Here. Burn this first. I promise it will catch. Sister, thou art already forgiven. My knees are made of stone. Each leg is a mountain, but the mountains make me strong. The air is dry and heavy, and it presses and pulls and drowns me up and down. I'm being pacified. I'm becoming passive. I smell the heavy cloying perfume of holy oil and honeymead, and snowflakes hang in the air like zeppelins at their moorings, plump and dead and empty, ready to ignite with the flame of the world, changing too fast. The ribbons burn with chemical sparks and engines humming. I taste the humming in the air with a heavy-handed tongue. My nose sips the air. I smell the tang of salt, fading away and drying into sweat as the seas retract and melt, evaporate away. There's no escaping then. My eyelashes are stubbornly stone, not heavy but unwilling to slide. The trees are tall spruces, blue and green, but turning gold with a Midas touch, crumbling away, decaying, The trees fall, I cry timber with my stone larynx, and it is not but breath. The trees sway, I sway, I can't sway, my vision sways. And I'm a statue, clothed gold and gray, violet garlands bracing me up like manacles, binding me into shape for the sacrifice. It's now or never. I leap. I do not melt, I cannot melt, I do not cleave or crave, but I melt. Inside of myself, and my essence is borne up and far away. And I see myself, getting smaller and smaller as I float up on balloons. Suddenly the night billows around me, and the stars swim and grow brighter, and I see the whole world, round and glassy, with my little shed a sparkle on it. A mere flaxen speck on the wide orb of earth. Now I swim and sing, but myself is a statue in a sparkle, in a speck, in a shed, by a spinning wheel, in a burning world. The snow melts away into a forever summer. Petals fall from blossoms and needles fall from trees, and everything crumbles into mud and dust and blood, and it is happening too fast, the way it was not supposed to happen. I'm seeing the whole of time and space too fast, and I'm just a little spirit in the wide sky. And the plows turn over salted earth, and the scythes reap blighted grain, and the spinning wheels are replaced with factories, and suddenly the old towers fall down in a burst of artillery, and nothing is left but a smoking swath of earth.
Diana? I am here. I came when they told me. I am fool. I am a fool. I am stupid. I came when I heard. I am out. I am so... Diana, Sarah, I am so stupid. Here, Diana danced in circles. Here, you split wood. Here, you sang spells. Here, we kissed on both cheeks and kissed again. Here, we collected fossils. Oh. 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 Dorian. You are Dorian. I am naming you.
You can go home. We're okay. We'll be okay. Good night. Don't slip on the ice, though. Feel the gravity in your feet. Good night. Good night.